We are from Group 6 Emily T. Globalization defines cultural flows as the exchange of thoughts and identities between people and artworks across different nations. The exhibition Pollination for the Palm of Your Hands explores migration story between Myanmar and Malaysia, especially between Yangon and Penang. It responds to the 2021 Myanmar military coup, which caused widespread violence, displacements, and trauma. Rather than focusing on hopelessness, the exhibition promotes healing through a theme of friendship, trust, and shared human experience. Through diverse media, artists from different backgrounds collaborate to show how art can document migration, preserve memory, and foster cultural solidarity in time of crisis.
Hi, I'm Anissa and I will be continuing on Lipi's part. We chose Stephen Nini's section of the exhibition because it offers a deeply personal view on migration, memory, and identity. For instance, in one of the installations, Stephen transforms an ordinary fridge into a symbolic container of his life as a migrant worker in Penang. Inside are tools, clothes, dictionaries, food, and a menu from his restaurant in Yangon. Each item tells a story of struggle, resilience, and connection to home. These everyday objects reflect survival, learning, and the emotional ties migrants hold on to. They remind us that migration isn't just political or economic, it's also personal. Stephen's work shows how objects carry powerful stories. It invites us to reflect on how movement shapes identity and how art can offer space for healing and solidarity.
Hi, my name is Afika, and I will be kicking off our analysis. Firstly, Stephen's Pollination exhibition can be explored through Arjun Appadurai's 5-scapes model, a framework that captures the global flows of people, technology, media, money, and ideas. From the lens of the ethnoscape, Stephen draws attention to a very personal but universal symbol. It is a motorcycle. For him, it's more than just a way to get around. It is his lifeline in Penang, and it is a means of survival and a source of income for him. It's a companion in his life of migration. As a longtime Burmese individual living in Penang, Stephen uses this object to represent not just mobility, but also identity in a city of migrant workers who keep the city moving but remain unseen most of the time. From the technoscape view, Stephen incorporates a CRT TV and VHS-style visuals to evoke memory and time. Both the TV and his visuals come into play here. Now, there's static, there's flickers, and there's blurs. These are not just purely for aesthetics. They tell a story of long workdays, brief moments of rest, and a past that lives on in fragments. Together, these pieces reveal a very personal archive. It's imperfect, sincere, and very human.
Hi, I'm Jinja. Today I'll be talking about the Stephen Nini's artwork installation, which explores how migrants' identity is shaped through the intersection of financescape, mediascape, and ideoscape. First, in the financescape, money isn't shown directly but symbolically through food. The installation includes a laminated menu from his Yangon restaurant serving Malaysian food, along with branded snacks from his mom and the instant noodles. These items reflect how migrants maintain identity and memory by commercializing the cultural elements. Food becomes both emotional currency and a link to homeland. The mediascape appears through objects like an old television playing tourism footage and displays of products from Myanmar and Malaysia. These visuals form a network of memories that help migrants reconnect with both past and present. Media in the our installation act as visual storytelling, helping to reconstruct identity and place, while offering comfort through the familiar imagery. Finally, the ideoscape is seen through a pocket dictionaries and a note that says, "Learning language is essential for new migrants." This reflects how language becomes more than communication. It is an expectation for the social acceptance. It symbolizes the emotional and cultural labor migrants invest to belong in a new society. So in conclusion, the migrants must learn the local language in order to be accepted by the local society.
Hello everyone, today we are looking at a fascinating art installation by Stephen Yee which uses everyday objects like a fridge and a motorcycle. This artwork is a great example of semiotics in action. Semiotics is basically the study of signs and symbols and how they create meaning. It's about looking beyond what things physically are and understanding what they represent to us. In Yee's work, the fridge isn't just for food storage. It's a time capsule filled with items like handwritten notes and food packaging. These aren't just groceries, they are signs that symbolize memories, cultural ties, and a sense of identity. Especially for migrants, they connect to home and show how cultures blend. Similarly, the motorcycle isn't just transport, it symbolizes survival and emotional journey of migrants. Together, these objects become a vessel of nostalgia. They connect individuals to their heritage through taste and memory, representing the ongoing movement and experience of migrants. So, by studying these everyday objects through a semiotic lens, we can understand the deeper complex meaning behind them. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Danish. So today I'll be discussing Stuart Hall's encoding decoding theory, which helps us to understand how we interpret media and cultural messages. Stephen's past work in the 1990s as a bartender and fridge repairman is key to understanding the inclusion of a fridge in the exhibition. In a dominant reading, the fridge might symbolize the industrious contribution of migrants to society. A negotiated interpretation might highlight the kinds of jobs migrants often have to take. From an oppositional perspective, the fridge could represent the exploitative structures that make this labor necessary. Similarly, Stephen's 1993 Levi's shirt, purchased with his hard-earned wages, tells a story of self-expression and participation in global consumer culture. This shirt could be read as a badge of pride and success in a dominant reading, or as a symbol of sacrifice in a negotiated one. From an oppositional viewpoint, it might critique capitalism and the cost of such desires. Lastly, Stephen's various uniforms, including his fridge repairing attire and Yangon restaurant uniform, represent both the invisible nature of migrant labor and his journey of reinvention and success after returning to Myanmar.